didn't have a choice. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm glad Franchelle was able to kind of tie in. I mean, my mom ruled with an iron fist. My dad was slain when I was young, and so it's interesting to hear the stories, about a rough home environment, et cetera, et cetera. In my opinion, we lived a very middle or high class life. Little did we know we were poor. And I appreciated that. I started my first job when I was 14. But I didn't have a choice. The one sibling of my mom's who did not live in Ewan, Alabama, lived in Montgomery. Her 3 daughters attended Alabama State. So as I'm submitting applications and trying to pursue a collegiate basketball career, my mom said, "This is the application that you will send, and we will visit." So, and the rest is really kind of history. I made it there. I was a boy. I became a man at Alabama State on several fronts. I had some very hard knocks when I got there. Experiencing all types of things that I should not have been. And for the grace of God, I fell off track a semester, went into the military, the storm kicked off. So I had an opportunity to reflect and grow up and live out what my mom wanted me to do. And I wouldn't trade, second chair for anyone or with anyone for that opportunity. And I have to say that along that way, I truly must say, in as much I may have the tools to make me employable, someone has guided my life path all the way. It's almost as if it's been a baton. Zale and I met when I was a college student. Unlike him, I wasn't bold or smart enough to pursue an elected position. But we did some very exciting things when Bill Clinton was president. And I'm proud of that because I think that's the one opportunity that college students, particularly HBCUs, showed up big for letting their voice be heard. Or we may have had our local campus issues by and large. It was a great experience. I mean, it's not really a whole lot I can say. Just being there was a ministry. And I don't want anyone to just misunderstand what a ministry is. But it was just a total evolution of me just finding out where I needed to be in life, meeting people who were able to give me advice to kind of move beyond where I was at that point, relationships, all of those types of things. So, I mean, it was a grand experience. I ran through Auburn University at Montgomery. It was a breeze. And when I say that it was a breeze, I kind of took the spirit of Mr. May, and many of us do, whether we acknowledge it or not, of being radical when we're in college, because, I mean, they instill that in you. Some people call it arrogance, we call it pride. But the fact that I was in school with non-traditional students, majority white, and we're all pursuing Masters in Public Administration, it was as if some of their answers gave them the rights to what was right and wrong in the class. And I just had a comfort level of being able to take them to where it was in black and white and create debate, versus taking it to the streets. So, and law school was more about endurance. In my opinion, it wasn't about who was smart, who wasn't. It was about endurance. So again, it was great for me. It was great, and we carried the backs. If you look at the structure of I-65, we carried A&M on our back.